What's up? What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Day Day? Yeah, I see how I'm walking around. Rough morning, afternoon, how? On to the next week, man. I'm seeing all these fans crash out on social media, man. I'm seeing all these so-called Bama fans on Twitter saying the season is over after week one. After week one, I'm talking about people that call themselves, say that they know the game of football. Like week one, chat. I would not stand by and tolerate it. Hey, I'm gonna rep the Tide everywhere I go, man. It was Waves Shirt Day. All these folks was yelling Roll Tide last week at church. Then today, ain't nobody show up in they Bama gear. They was scared. It's all good. Everybody ain't built like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't built to last. I need some jelly. Need some jelly. I like when you squeeze it. Only week one. We got many other weeks. We're gonna be out. Facts 100%. What's up, Jarvis? All the time is better fans have been quiet since the second quarter. Nah, actually, if you go look at Twitter, you got more people making excuses for a tie, blaming it on the old line. But there's a PFF stat that I've been looking at the PFF stats, which is crazy. Nick Kelly does that a lot too on Twitter. I don't care to post them all on Twitter, but Ty Simpson, of all the new starting quarterbacks yesterday, Ty Simpson, believe it or not, had the best most time as far as time between snapping and throwing the ball, and then time of pressure on ball. Man, he had way more time than a lot of people. Arch Manning was almost barely 3 seconds. Ty was getting the average of 3.8 seconds or something like that. That's plenty of time. Gotta make it reads, man. Ty didn't play bad though, y'all. Everybody keep wanting to blame it on one certain thing. This team just didn't put it together. Them boys look shook, man. I'll say this, Chad. I'll say this. Nobody on Alabama's roster, nobody on that fielded that took the field yesterday for Alabama looked like they were sure about what they were there for. That's the biggest thing for me. Nobody on that roster or nobody on that field as a team, as a collective, looked like they was there to win a football game. And you didn't have no leadership like showcase. And it's a week one thing. You get to find out where people at. Where people minds at. You got people that's being thrown into leadership positions that have never been in leadership roles. So you got to see a lot of things get exposed, quote unquote. So it's kind of funny watching Bama fans kind of spaz out in week one. Haven't been able to see that ever, because by the time social media came about, nobody was we didn't get to see this when social media was popping because we was in such a good space as a Bama fan base. But looking at social media now, y'all people is, I'm gonna say you're different. All right, that's how we gonna call it. You're different. What did I come in here? I need to get some ground beef for the puppies. I'm gonna get my spring salad mix. I might give me a rotisserie today. I think I want to get a whole chicken for boss. 4 for $5 avocados. I want to make some. Get my spring mix. What's up, everybody? Don't talk to me. How's everybody taking it, man? I know y'all Everybody can't process this stuff. Some of y'all really are emotionally invested into this to the point where y'all have bad mornings. Y'all skip church. Y'all don't go work out. Y'all drink yourself to sleep. How y'all feeling? Them the ones I'm worried about. Cause I don't think it's that serious, guys. If I want to get one free, I'll get it. If I want to get one free. Go Dogs. Kalen is a championship coach. It's different without saving. Go Dogs 706. You know what's funny? You say that, but a Georgia fan still can't claim that they beat Kalen DeBoer. Y'all keep worrying. You know what? Georgia fans, I like in Columbus. Hell no, I ain't in Columbus for what? But Go Dog 706, you talk the most trash, and Georgia is the only team in the chat that hasn't beat Bama. Under Kalen DeBoer. You keep talking about who else doing it. Why Kirby and Georgia ain't doing it? It don't matter. It don't matter. Georgia can't beat Bama. It'll be funny. It's gonna be funny when we come into Athens and all this hype you talking, bro. You better show back up, bro. You one of them fans that want to ride the hype, ride that Saban hype. Saban almost lost to Georgia just like Kalen DeBoer did. Saban didn't just blow Georgia out. He beat Georgia just like Kalen DeBoer did. Close game. So if we decline it, man, I wish we could have opened up against Eastern Illinois or Marshall. Bruh, it doesn't matter about how embarrassing it is. You can't talk trash about nobody's team that keeps beating you. If my team is trash and losing to unranked teams, but we keep beating your team, what does that make your team? Go ahead, man. What does that make your team? If we keep losing to unranked teams and trash teams, but keep beating your team, what does that make your team? And mind you, we just did this recently without Saban. I'm not talking about Saban. Like, you keep saying we need Saban. Saban beat y'all too, Georgia fans. Saban beat y'all too. Marshall went, 10-3, and look at what conference they in. FSU and the ACC. Bro, you making Georgia fan arguments. I don't even want to talk to you no more. Your team can't beat my team. Simple as that. Hasn't beaten my team and won't beat my team. Simple as that. Georgia. Hey, Kyle, that's why I'm taking all these screenshots. All these Georgia fans, man. I mean, these Alabama fans, they need to go be Georgia fans. That's what they acting like. I don't want to see none of them talking about no Roll Tide and that. Especially this guy, Matthew Whaley. Bama ain't the standard. You beat us in 2021. Okay, how many times have you lost us since 2021? What happened the last time Georgia and Alabama played? Just answer that question for me. And if your answer isn't Georgia beat Bama, you can't talk about anybody else beating Alabama. You sound goofy. I keep telling y'all this analogy. It's like you having your first love, right? And you waiting for that chance to get at her, and she give it up to your homeboy, and you brag about your homeboy hitting it, and you never get to hit it. Like, you out here happy that your homeboy getting the butt that you want. You can't never tap it. That's the sad part about it. We never lost to Notre Dame, not in under Saban, nor have we had a chance to play them since in the current playoff era. But last time we played them, we beat them. Ole Miss, when the last time we lost to Ole Miss? Last time we saw Ole Miss, we beat them. So we could talk trash. Like, we not going to talk trash to Tennessee or Vanderbilt or Oklahoma right now, because last time we saw them, they beat us. You can't talk trash to the team that got the upper hand on you right now. As a Georgia fan, you are inferior to Bama Nation. It's simple as that. Your team cannot beat Alabama. Kirby Smart can't beat Kalen DeBoer. Kirby Smart is watching all these other trash teams and coaches beat Alabama and Kalen DeBoer, and he couldn't be the first one to do it. Once again, Georgia fans celebrating the success of other teams that they can't enjoy themselves when it comes to Alabama. I'm done talking to Georgia fans. All right, back to Bama Nation. Nah, for real, because they delusional. They delusional. They worse than Auburn fans. Auburn fans actually think they good though after beating up on Baylor with no passing game and no secondary. Come on, man. We party and talk too much time trying to get famous podcast PlayStation. Man, shut up. See, Bama, that is not the problem. Everybody else programs is doing. Why can't we just hold these players accountable for not, giving max effort? Right? Why can't we do that? Why we gotta change? Why we gotta change how they live life? Right? Why they just can't do better on the field? Why they can't go out there and give a better effort? Fire the coaches, right? That's what y'all want too. Y'all want Kalen DeBoer fired too, right? Y'all funny, man. Hey, go dogs. Guess what else is going on? Jalen Miro running that doggone touchdown on y'all. Ryan Williams catching that touchdown on y'all last time you seen to take the lead back and leave y'all in another L playing against Bama. Exactly, man. You know what? The Georgia fans, everybody else outside of Bama is talking about Saban being gone because they're scared. They scared. They want so bad for it to be a new era that Bama's gonna be falling out, man. Y'all forget Saban lost to Jimbo. Saban lost to Jimbo. Saban lost to Texas A&M when they was on. Everybody keep talking about all these unranked losses. Y'all better go look at the stats again. Saban's got multiple unranked conference losses under his belt. So I need y'all to chill. And this made up stat that, come on, man. This man lost 6 games in his first season as the head coach. How you doing? Y'all gotta stop that. They gotta stop that noise, man. What is he saying? Oh, Mary J, you know the Lurkers is here. Who that farm? 5-5 is that the standard? Y'all cry too much, man. Y'all cry too much. I would have hated to have been on social media around the time 2007. I wish 2007 was around. Was y'all tripping on Saban like this too? Talking about the standard. Was y'all tripping on Saban like this? Huh? Did y'all give up on Saban after he lost to Florida in the 08 SEC championship game? Huh? Where I'm at Publix, man, walking and talking. Coach Ricks looks like Costco. Nah, definitely Publix. Go Dog 706, what are you waiting on? You have nothing else to say. When have y'all lost an unranked game? Goofy, did you not just lose last year? Huh? Did you not just lose last year? Where's and don't act like Nicholls State didn't happen under Coach Kirby Smart. You forget, bro. Like Georgia benefited from not having to go through the portal. Them 2 national championships, while everybody else was trying to rebound from the portal era. Y'all capitalized. Georgia is not gonna be nothing special this year. Gunner Stockton looked butt against Marshall. Y'all didn't look dominant. Bro, you played Marshall. I can't wait till y'all see your conference opponent. And don't let Jackson Arnold run all over y'all. But the Bama Nation, if we fix our tackling, we fix 90% of the issue with our team off rip. Go Dog 706, you must be 12, bro. Talk to him again, bro. He want to keep bouncing around that question about Bama though. He won't answer that. He want to talk about everybody else beating Bama. He want to talk about Saban being gone. But what happened to Georgia when they step up to play? Like, I'm just looking for that answer. Fresh from Florida. Some real coping. Who's coping? Bro, we got to get better. What do you mean? Y'all, you know what's going to happen, though? All those Fairweather fans that's crying right now and saying that the season is done and all this other craziness, all the fans that's outside the fan base that's talking crazy, talking about Saban's gone and all this stuff. We'll see how everybody be talking around week 6, week 7. We're gonna see how everybody. We're gonna see how everybody be talking in week 6, week 7. I don't even want him talking no more. He's lame, bro. Why are we even talking to him anymore? I don't even want him talking anymore. Cause he's not talking about that. He don't want to answer the question. You don't walk in somebody else's house and try to start having their own conversation, bro. All right, let me find. I gotta find ground beef for the food, and then get some chicken, and then I'm out this mug. Excuse me. Do I need some bread? Nah, I don't need no bread. I got eggs. I'm an OU fan, and Bama still scares me. Coach Ricks, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you from start to finish, no heart. Nobody. You remember that year? Jake Coker was in the competition for Alabama's quarterback competition, and like the season didn't turn around until somebody stepped up and gave them a reason to believe. And I'm not saying that Ty Simpson can't be the reason, but he didn't give them a reason yesterday. He sure didn't give them no reason. They didn't give them no motivation to believe and get behind them yesterday, especially on that conversion. He could have had the first down conversion late in the game on 3rd down and pulled up the underthrow Ryan Williams. How you doing? He pulled up and underthrew my guys. So definitely a different situation. It's football, y'all. When a team wants it more than you, then this normally the outcome. I saw facts, a lack of effort. Kareem, I'm glad you in the chat because let's acknowledge this fact, man. When you say lack of effort, I want to dive in on my defense, man. My defense completely failed me yesterday. When I went back and I finally watched it, man, I think I counted 17, maybe. I may be being harsh, but I know for a fact PFF says 14. I counted maybe 17, 19 missed tackles in the whole game. And then on scoring plays, I counted 6 missed tackles. On scoring plays, they scored 31 points. I mean, come on, man. Some got to add up. And then we want to talk about, oh, let me get a whole chicken. Let me see. Y'all, what should I get my boy boss? Should I just get the thighs? I think I want to do chicken thighs tonight, chat. These are big chicken thighs too. Remember, they ain't got no smaller packs. Golly. Some chicken thighs. Oh, here go a 4-pack right here. Yeah, we'll do the thighs. Oh no, I'm gonna do a rotisserie. I ain't doing no cooking today, y'all. I got a lot of cleaning and stuff to do. Will Russell start next? Nah, Chapman, I don't think so. Man, listen, I don't think Ty played bad enough for him not to start. I don't think he played bad, truthfully, honestly. I don't think he played bad. I think he managed the game good. No turnovers. I mean, he didn't make no great passes, but he didn't lose us the game either. His decision making was sketchy like everybody else on the field. So I don't think we pull him, man. I don't think that's the smart move. You bet on him right now. If anything, as a coaching staff, be accountable and check your coaching philosophy and your game plan first. That's the biggest thing you do. You check your game plan first. You don't go and blame the players. You go and evaluate the film. You go and evaluate the parts of the game where you took too long to make adjustments, or maybe you had the wrong personnel out there. You got to go and evaluate all that from the top before you start moving guys out the way. Now there are some effort plays you can look out there, like or you can see like guys like Deontay Lawson clearly was hurt, man. I think I want some fried chicken. Fried chicken. Yeah. I want some mac and cheese too. Let me see. Nah, that Publix mac and cheese ain't gonna be hitting on there. I'm being lazy today, y'all. I can't cook because I got a lot of stuff to do. But I need to get some ranch and hot sauce. Ty was a really good game manager yesterday. Go ahead, sir. That's why I said he was. Hey, listen. If y'all hating on Ty for being a game manager, that's what y'all asked for. That's what y'all asked for. I told y'all for the longest, I never said Ty was trash. I just didn't think he was special. And for as much hype as everybody was getting him, the media was giving him, y'all kept listening to Bama Online and who was the what's the other insider crew that y'all be saying calling me a fake insider for? Y'all was listening to them, but y'all didn't want to hear me when I was saying, hey, he doing his job. He not doing anything to separate in the quarterback battle. And I think they tried to do that, make that announcement. This is my theory now that I see Ty game one. I think they tried to make that announcement because they felt like it would give him the confidence boost with the reassurance of knowing that he was the guy going into game one. That does a lot for any player that's wondering about, if their dedication and things is getting looked at. Are they getting the right looks because of the work that they're putting in? And rightfully so. Ty had the opportunity, and I think he handled his business. I think he managed the game very well. We're not going to sit here and act like it was his fault. I won't say that either, Kareem. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I feel like the run game, they went hesitant on the run game because of the type of penetration and adjustments that was happening. And when you have that, you have to go and be a threat in the passing game. Here we go. You got to go and be a threat in the passing game when that happens. You just winning. You just losing, one or two matchups at the same time up front. You got to go to the passing game, and I feel like they gave him a fair opportunity to create balance. But of course, you get back there and you trying to hold the ball for 4 seconds every time you drop back, it ain't gonna work. Holding the ball for 4 seconds and then dumping it off, that ain't gonna work out, man. You got to be able to throw guys open. He underthrew a couple guys on some deep passes. Totally under, like, and like you said, you go back to the run game when they start backing out of the box. When has a 3-3-5, when has safeties been able to be effective in supporting the run support in the 3-3-5? When they hug the line of scrimmage, when they hang out in the overhang. And that's what happened, man. Couldn't capitalize on them hanging out in the overhang because, you got Ty rolling out, not keeping his head downfield. And it's not his fault, the whole passing game not being effective. It's kind of hard to throw the ball to receivers and they dropping it. You know what I'm saying? Josh Cuevas. Yeah, look, y'all's golden child. Hope of Alabama, Ryan Williams. Y'all ain't giving him a lot of crap. I know he got a concussion right now. Prayers up for him. But do that take away from the fact that he dropped 3 big passes in that game yesterday? Do he get a pass because he Ryan Williams and he got all the NIL endorsement deals and he's supposed to be the go-to guy this year? Do he get a pass, though, for yesterday? I just need to know so I don't speak the truth, okay? Just let me know. Just let me know, because from what I saw, that's not a wide receiver one. Jordan Kane. Who is this? What's up, man? Roll Tide. Man, both tackles didn't look good, to be honest. But the snaps that they did look good, it was like, okay, I can see the potential there. I don't need bacon flavor. I just need regular bacon bits. But when I go back and I look at it from an old line standpoint, man, I think the left side was weaker than the right. Formby didn't really get tested, in my opinion. for me. But and then I'm gonna say this too, chat. Let's be real. Go back and watch a lot of those incompletions where Ty's not stepping up in the pocket. He's just getting flat-footed and kind of waiting for things to develop. He gets, kind of caught in the daze, staring downfield instead of, having that pocket awareness. Somebody said in the chat earlier, his pocket awareness ain't there. And it's showing, man. It's showing. It showed real bad yesterday. But what I will say is this. You got a level to grow from now, Ty Simpson. You got a real solid level to go from. And I think if you really lock in, and understand that he might have to carry a little bit, he might get to be that superhero that he used to being playing 2A ball in Tennessee, right? They got him those 5-star ratings, those dual threat, number 2 dual threat quarterback in the nation ratings. Maybe he has to be that guy for a few games, and to bring the whole offense along behind him. Maybe you got to use your legs to make plays for a few weeks while your wide receiver core get that true live game action chemistry together. I don't think y'all even noticed, but Isaiah Horton got hurt yesterday. That's a big hit when you think about it. All right, I got my food for the next 2 days. Chick-fil-A sauce. I need to get some potatoes so I can make some fries. What's my opinion, bro? Opinion on what? I'm going to take questions now. Let me pay attention to the chat. Ty's the only Bama player that look good. Slick 420, you are high as hell. Stop it. Stop. Ty. He said Ty looked good. We're not going to say that. He handled business. He managed the game. He completed some passes, but he underthrew a hell of a lot more passes than that was good passes. So out of the 23 completions that he had, at least 9 of them were underthrown. 3 of them for sure you throw the wide receiver in stride, it's a touchdown. Bernard saved him. Isaiah Horton made a strong play for him after a bad read. Rico Scott made some good plays to work back to the ball for him. The running back room really helped him out. Why we went away from utilizing them in both phases of the game, I don't know. But it showed because of their ineffectiveness, man. And he didn't trust himself to move the pocket, to create for himself. He didn't trust himself. I think I got everything, so let me get up out of here. Because I'm just walking in circles at this point. So, gotta finish facts match, Sherelle. We talked about this even before the game yesterday. And then look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. Good game, man. Y'all handle y'all business, man. All right, look, I'm talking to my chat now. I cover Bama football, so I'm getting hell right now on all socials, man. They giving it to me, but we gonna stand up, man. We gonna hold it down, 10 toes down, stand on business, roll tide. Y'all see that? How a damn Florida State fan gonna walk up behind me? But chat, I gotta get off here so I can pay for my food and stuff, man. I catch up with y'all. We might do a live. We're gonna do a reaction to the game tonight. We're gonna do a live reaction. We're gonna do it live on this channel. So I'll catch up with y'all later. When you see me, yeah. When y'all see me in the streets, holler at me, say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let me pay for my groceries, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Roll.